Welcome back, guys, to what I think is a pretty stunning looking base now. There's a lot to tell you about. In this episode, we're going to be getting on with water, cooling, a brand new water distribution system. There's going to be a lot going on. Everything else I'll tell you about while I'm waiting for stuff to get built. So let's just dive straight in. I've really been struggling with trying to figure out how to make the base symmetrical and fits to... it's been a nightmare. And don't get me started on the water. I will say one thing before we get started. If you're thinking of doing this, like, encasing your base in a water ring or whatever, don't. It's a freaking nightmare. Don't do it. Right, where am I going to put this damn thing? I'm going to put this damn thing over here. I need a space like 9 by 11. Okay, and fortunately 11 is just the distance between like this floor and 2 floors above. So well, yeah, we're going to put it in like there, I think, and there's going to be one on the other side, of course. So let's get this going. What do I want? I want 2 rows of insulated tiles. Now let's see. I want the bottom row. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, isn't it? Because it's... Hang on a second. It's I'm trying to figure it out now. It's the 5 plus 2 on each end is 9. Yeah. So we want it 9 wide. Because it's... The steam generator, the steam turbine, is 5 wide. And then we need a 2 thick wall on either side. So, yeah, that's what we need. So I could do the one on the other side as well, can't I? This one's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be here. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. Ha ha ha. Sweet. Right, they've done this one. Good. Then we can put the next row in. Now, I've got this blooming pipe, which is kind of in the way. I have installed a new mod. It's called Pliers. You can get it on the Steam Workshop. And it allows you to disconnect pipes. Like adjacent pipes. So for example, what we can do is like this pipe here is in the way. So I want to run it like maybe, I don't know, like round here or something. So what I can do is I can go to here, get my pliers, just want to do liquid pipes, and I can just like disconnect those two and it will just sever them. Which is blooming awesome. And then that drains out. Good. So then I can just rip that out and rip that out up to, say, there. And then reroute it like... so I put it into the wall. Yeah, put it into the... come on, go straight. There we go. And hook it back up to there. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Alright, having got rid of that, I can get rid of this. Now, how high are we going to be on this? It's a good question. Yeah, it's going to be 3 high, I think. Yeah, it's going to be 3 high. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of that. Oh, I love how fast they work. Good boys. Well done. Alrighty. What are we going to do here? We are going to have, let's see. I need my Thermo Aqua tuner, which needs to be made of gold amalgam, which it is. So that can go... Let's see. Do I care about in and out? Kind of not so much really, I don't think. I might flip it around and have it that way. So that's going to go in there, I think. Pause for a second. I'm going to have walls 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have the space on this side. Cool. I'm going to have like 1 tile's worth of oil in here, I think, and 2 tiles of water. So I'm going to want, or well, which will turn to steam. I'm going to want a vent, which will go there. Right, where's my steam turbine? My steam turbine is going to go there, isn't it? Yeah. Steam turbine's going to go there. Or which means, of course, that we have insulated tiles, and they should be made from igneous rock. They're going to be going across there. Then this will be sealed up there. Am I going to encase this? No, because this is going to be cool enough that we don't need to worry about anything like that. Now the water that comes in, they can get on with building that now. Oh, they can get on with building those 2 tiles as well. Alright, so let's see, what else can I do? Well, we can do a little bit of plumbing. We want insulated liquid pipe. That's just going to run. So steam goes into the steam turbine, gets cooled down, the heat is turned into electricity, and then the cooled water, which comes out at about 95, 96 degrees, will just be reintroduced to the system. So it's a closed loop as far as the water and steam is concerned. Alright, cool. Power. Now, we're going to have to get some heavy watt conductive wire. Well, actually, it's a good point. I don't need heavy watt conductive wire, do I? But like, should I like connect that up to the heavy duty system, or just, I don't know. It's a good point. I'm kind of tempted to hook it up to the main system. You know what? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to hook it up to the heavy system. It's like, why not? Why not? Because of the horrible decor. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. And it leaves that circuit free then, which is a good thing. All right, and then this thing is going to be powered by, where are we? Conductive wire coming out of here. Now this circuit currently is hooked up to that, which is a problem. Because that's 1200, that's 960, that would be more than 2000. So, good job I did that, because I can use this one to power that. Okay. For once, I did something right. Okay, so I need to do the same thing on the other side. So you go there, don't you? Yes, you do. Now I can rotate this. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I should actually have it. I should have this one the other way around. Let's let's deconstruct that. Yeah, see, now I should put the other side. You know what? That's actually a problem. Oh man, that's actually a problem. You know what? Well, the vent's gonna have to go there then. See, I'm really tempted to move that across, but I'm not going to. I'll leave it where it is. So that goes straight down there, which means we can rip this one out, get rid of that vent, go. And the same with this one. So cancel that. What do I want? I want vent is going to be there then, and insulated liquid pipe goes down there. So why is that a problem? Well, it's because we need to run radiant liquid pipe around here to cool this down. And the way I'm going to have this is like that to cool this down. And on this side, it'll be a similar affair, so it's going to be like that. What am I making that from? Oh, you know what? I'm making that from iron. Well, I haven't got any copper, so I'll have to make it from iron. It's got high thermal conductivity. It'll be fine. It's not. Iron's not quite as good as copper, I don't think, but it's like pretty damn close. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. So they've got to do that. Let's see. Okay. So we want some more piping, don't we? We want insulated pipes coming out like that. I'm going to need a bit of scaffolding so that they can reach those two. Yep. Let's put in a couple of pipes there and there for that one. So we'll come down the outside. Now, well, do I just run across there? And I'm thinking I probably do. Now, have I got... Yeah, I've got this the same way on this. Oh my god, I've actually done something right. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. Alright, so this is going to go across, down the outside, and then it's going to go in that way. And then we can cancel that one. If they'd remove those, I could get rid of those. We can cancel that one. The water coming out, I think I'll probably leave like that. So we need a bit of scaffolding. Keep going, guys. We want a bit of scaffolding. You know what? If I put it there, can they reach everything? Probably not. So we'll put it there and there. I need to do the same on the other side. So we're going to need scaffolding. Let's see. There and there. Have I got that the same? Yeah. 2, 2. Yeah, I've got it the same. Hooray! Oh my god. Okay, so I did the power stuff, didn't I? Yeah. Powered? Powered? Well, power coming into this, power coming out of that. So that's all good. Oh my god, this I gotta say, this is pretty darn simple to build, which is a really nice thing. Alright, that's done, that's done. Okay, so again, the water coming into the system would be regular liquid pipe. And same over there. Alright, cool. They can't reach that to reconnect that. That's a blooming shame. Let's try that again. Let's put a few bits of ladder in for them. There we go. And we'll prioritise that. Not the end of the world, not having water running up there, but it'd be a good thing. Because it keeps this cool. As you can see, it's the cooling, the new cooling system that I put in during the last live stream. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deconstruct that. I'm going to deconstruct those 5 tiles because I have to, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. Deconstruct those 5 tiles and deconstruct that. Of course, that stuff drops down into here. And that's why I want that stuff removed, if at all possible. Okay, cool. So now we can seal this up. So, oh well, not until they've done that, and not well unless I put a ladder in. Do I want to put a ladder in? I don't think I really do want to put a ladder in if I can avoid it. So let's let them move the stuff. That's clear. That's clear. Hooray! How much rejoicing was there? Quite a lot, actually. Right, let's put those 3 tiles in, and those 3 tiles in. Cool. All right. While they're building that, we need to bring up some crude oil. So we're going to bring some crude oil up from down here. And one thing I'll mention, I put in an extra transit tube access, so the transit tube runs all the way down here, and I put in another set of Atmos suits. What do I want? I want a liquid pump. Now, liquid pump overheat temperature is 75. This will give me 125, so that'll be fine. So I made sure it's made from gold. We'll pop that in there. And then I guess we better use insulated, because it's going to be quite warm. And then we'll run it up. Shall I run it with the... I should probably run it with that. Yeah, I guess. And then we run it all the way up here. Then where do we want to go? One of the big things that I've had to do is the pressure was too high for these transit tubes. Even where they were originally there, I've moved them down for very good reason. I suppose I'll tell you about it now. I wanted the transit tube to have like a crossing point that, like, everywhere you go, you have to go through this because it takes you through the nature reserve. And every time they pass through here, they pick up the nature reserve +6 morale. So it's a really good idea if you can have your transit tube system running through a nature reserve. That's worked out really nicely. But pressure too high. Pressure's too high even up here. What I found is that the pressure on the edges kind of bounces around. Right, like down here is the best place to show you, I think. If we look down here, you'll see the pressure is around 1500. But look, see it bounce around? And I think it's when it's bouncing around like that that it starts to do a little bit of damage. And it takes a while, but eventually it's enough to damage the tile, and then you get leaks. So I have had to put in some metal tiles, which I researched. I had to research, where is it? Solid material. Yeah, I had to research smelting, which gave us the metal refinery and the metal tile. And I've just put in some iron tiles there. So what happens is the water pressure here is like 1380, 1390, 1400. See, it kind of goes up and up and up, and then it'll bounce around. I don't know, so whatever. Whereas down here, like here, it's only like 1000, 1,000 kilograms, which doesn't damage these. So that's what I have to do. I've had a nightmare. It has taken me 3 days to get this to settle down and actually work. And seriously, I've been pulling my hair out. I got to the point where I almost quit. I was like, you know what, screw this. It's just a nightmare. So don't ever do this. It's horrible, seriously. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was building these. I've put that in, so we can now put the outer tile on each one. Fine. Right, so got to bring the oil up. So we've got the pipe most of the way up. And I was doing this with insulated pipe, yeah. So we'll run this, now let's see, goes up to there. Right, then where are we going to go? I guess that I'll run it around the outside like this. Alright, so insulated pipe goes around here. Like this. Ship, 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 ship. And oh, I took it up to the ladder, didn't I? And then I took it up the ladder. And haven't quite got the same amount of room here. So what I'm gonna have to do is, oh no, what I can do, I can use my pliers and sever those two. Perfect. Then I can run my insulated pipe up there, over there, and liquid vent goes there. Sweet. Alright, so it's going to take them a little bit of time to build that, so let me show you what I have done. The big change is the power system, because if we look at the power system now, the power system's kind of awesome. We've got large transformers like on pretty much every floor. So for example, on this floor where we've got the transit tubes, we're supplying one from one side and supplying the other from the other side. I haven't done this top corner yet because I need to sort out this water. Let's do power, conductive wire. I've got like 7,500 lead, so we're looking good. Let's run it. Yeah, let's run it. There. And ship, 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 and into there. Hooray! Alright, so if they get that done, we'll have power. We can pump it all the way up to, let's see. Okay, there. They need to do this bit. Oh, which they can't get to. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Yeah, this was the problem that I had. And it's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, this is the kind of thing that I've been struggling with because I've tried everything to not have this in there. And then when I put it in there, I was like, okay, well now I've got my liquid locks to allow access, but they only access the top half. I can't access the bottom half. So I can't put that blooming pipe in there. Oh man. Let's see. Let's have a look. So what I would have to do is run it up there. Now I have actually put in a pipe there and a pipe over here, like just in case. But those I can actually get to. I should have put a couple of pipes in down here. Damn it. Well, I got no choice. Because I can't get into here. I may at some point like figure out how to put some access into here, but like right now, I can't come up with any kind of sensible way to do it. So yeah. Oh, that needs to be cancelled, that bit. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is go all the way around the outside. So we're going to have to go, that's insulated zinc, yes. Go all the way around there, all the way up here. Then we can link into there. And then, I guess, go up there, up. do it like that. All right, cool. Well, that will get the job done. It's not particularly elegant, but it'll get the job done. Just. They've just got to build all of that now. Oh man, that bit of pipe there, insulated liquid pipe, that can be deconstructed. Okay. What else can I tell you about? You know what? Let's have a look. So, oxygen is looking fantastic. We are at like 1100 pressure there, 1500 pressure, 1400 pressure. So, really good pressure internally. I've shown you the power system. Power system is, I've got to say, I'm loving the power system. Temperature is basically what it was before. But obviously we're now shielded by this water. Okay, I think they're just working on the last little bit there. And then hopefully this should start pumping. Let's make that priority 8. Come on guys, get this bit done. You'll notice some salt water. You know what? Because it's on top of that tile there, I'm guessing that it didn't come from here. I'm guessing that it's come from this. Now this is a heavy watt conductive joint plate made of iron, right? Which should be pretty damn strong. And if that starts leaking, I'm going to get really, really upset. Now originally I had these made of lead. Look, this one has leaked as well. Oh man. Oh, come on. If these are going to leak, then I am completely screwed. Which means that this might be fatally flawed, this idea. Because if you can't run current through here, then like what are you going to do? Well, okay, I mean, I could run this around the outside. To get rid of these, right? But it means that I can't run my main power system outside. Which, I mean, is problematic. But that may be what I have to do. But that then means that I'm going to have to run a regular cable out through here. Now that can go through regular tiles, so not a problem. So I won't have these joint plates. But man, that's a pain. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's a problem for another day. Man, seriously, I've been struggling with these leaks and all kinds of other issues for like 3 days, and I must admit there were points when I was just like, you know, screw this, I've had enough. It wasn't fun, you know. It's like I want to be able to like build cool, creative things, right? I don't want to fiddle about and mess around because these joint plates very, very, very intermittently suddenly start to leak. I mean, and I'm sure it's something to do with the pressure jumping around for like no readily explained reason. Look, see how it jumps around? It's weird. I don't understand it. But I mean, it is what it is. There is one other thing I want to do. Now that we've encapsulated the base, look, we've got a leak here. Now, where has that leak come from? Because we've got salt water down here. Let's see, we've got salt water there. No. So hang on, we've got salt water there. We haven't got salt water there. So that leak has come from... Oh, it's dripped off there because this one's leaked. Yeah, it's these damn heavy watt conductive joint plates. That just screws everything. So, yeah, I can't run my pipe, my joints outside, and I can't run them through there. Oh, jeez. So I finally solved the problem with the transit tubes, and now these things are... Now before they were leaking, And but I assumed that was because they were lead. So I replaced them with iron, which was a whole pain in the ass replacing these. But I did it for, and then I realised that I wanted to run these outside, so I replaced those. But I'm just going to have to accept that I just can't use them. Man, that's frustrating. Anyway, now that we've sealed the base, we've got all this carbon dioxide and chlorine. What we want to do is turn this. But why is that? Oh, hang on a second. Let's have a look at this. What the hell's going on with this? Oh, it's the. I was wondering why that was running, and of course it's because we're producing carbon dioxide here, which is being run through this. So what we want to do now is turn this baby on. Gas pump. Enable building. And that is going to pump all the carbon dioxide out of here, and all the chlorine, and any other horrible, nasty stuff. And then what it's going to do... Let's have a look at this. That's the wrong one. Ventilation. There we go. So now we're pumping out the carbon dioxide. If we look at these gas filters, the first gas filter filters out carbon dioxide. So all the carbon dioxide gets routed down here and goes down to our slicksters. Now I've reduced our slicksters to 3 because, and you'll see every so often, there you go, critter starvation. It's like they're on the edge of starvation, but not quite. All this lovely carbon dioxide will help actually, but it'll still look. All the carbon dioxide that was in here, we're all the way down to here now. So look at that gas overlay. There we go. Yeah, you can see. Look, this is all chlorine. They've almost eaten all of the CO2. But now we're going to be pumping lots of CO2. Let's bring up that. See, each one of these is 500 grams. So this is rapidly going to build up. I mean, this was down at like 50, 60, 70 grams. And now this is going to rapidly build up. And that's going to push all of that chlorine back up here. Cool. And then once we've pumped out all the carbon dioxide, then we'll be pumping out this chlorine. Now the chlorine is going to get filtered out, but well, this actually filters out oxygen, because at some point we'll have got rid of all of this and we'll start pumping oxygen. What happens to the oxygen? The oxygen gets put into the oxygen pipe, right? And at that point, what we should be able to do is get rid of this gas pump and this filter, so that we're pumping oxygen from the bottom of the base into the to fill the suits and whatever. Actually, don't need those anymore, do we? No. But yeah, so that's going to reduce our power consumption a tiny little bit, which will be very nice. Cool. Okay, we've got the oil sorted out, looking good. What have we got? Like 862, 861, 861. It's pretty damn even as well. All right, cool. So now I need to fill this up with water. And I was thinking, oh, how am I going to do this? Like with a pitcher pump and whatever. And then it occurred to me, hang on a second. I've got water in here, which is being pumped to our oxygen electrolyzers. So I think what I should be able to do is it's this pipe here. So all I need to do is like splice that pipe into here and into here. Let's do it like that. Into there. Please tell me it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Then into there, and then into there, and then it'll automatically split between the two. Hooray! Go! Get that built, boys. Here we go. So now we're pumping water, and the nice thing is that we're pumping nice hot water. Like 75, 76 degrees, 77. Lovely. Awesome sauce. What's the temperature of the water up here? This is around 78, 79 degrees, 80. Awesome. So pretty soon I'm going to be able to turn off this aqua tuner. Hooray! There will be, God, there'll be so much rejoicing at that point. All right, here comes the water. So all I've got to do is wait until this is almost full. And then, well, I say almost full. Like, it's only this tile and this tile. And then I can just pop the steam turbine on the top. And we are looking good. Alrighty, cool. How are we doing over here? We're almost out of water over here. I'm gonna have to... You know what I'll do? I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's undo these. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now we've got plenty of water for a while. Good news. Okay, so we're almost there. Let's have a look. We are at about 650 kilograms on the second tile. So we've got almost a full tile of crude oil. And then we've got a full tile of liquid. And then we're at 650. I probably want it to be around, say, 700-ish. Well, I mean, to be honest, 800. I mean, it doesn't, to be honest, as long as it's over half full, I'd be perfectly happy with that. So I guess, let's come over here. And what we want to do is get the pliers and sever that connection there. Hooray. Man, you know, seriously, they should just add this to the game. I really think they should add that to the game. It should just be a standard tool. God, it makes life easier. Seriously, never ever do this. It's just a goddamn nightmare. Like, surround it with gas, don't surround it with a liquid. The stuff's just not built for it. So, I don't know. And, like, why is that? Like, why is that down there? Like, it's not even level. This is up to there. This is 2 tiles lower. How? How? Hello? Fluid dynamics? Like, come on. How is that possible? Oh, God. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to the live stream this Sunday, because, boy, am I going to have a moan about this. Right, so let's... should we get this finished off, I guess? So what do I want? I want power. I want my steam turbine. Now, it's got to go... This one has got to go that way, hasn't it? Yes, it has, because it goes there. Boom. And then this one over here, we flip it around. Have we finished with the water? Looks like it, doesn't it? I can't put that one there because I've got to get rid of that liquid vent. Oh, man. Well, hang on. How was I? Oh, because that one was 1 tile higher. Yeah, that's going to fall in there. That's what I didn't want. I wanted this to be empty, but yeah, it is what it is. Deconstruct. Everything that doesn't hurt anything, it's just annoying. So, deconstruct that priority 9. Ship, thank you very much. And what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I remember. Not hydrogen generator, steam turbine, you lunatic. Right, that goes in there. We want some tiles, which go across there to seal it up. So, P8. Build all of those. And build all of those. Right, now. So, with that done, that's it. That's it. We are ready to we can pump water into that. It'll go in, it'll be cooled, and it'll come out. What we need to do next is come up with a new like water distribution system, because I want to get rid of the reservoir, and the way we're going to get rid of this reservoir is to use liquid reservoirs. Right, now the nice thing about this is that we won't need to pump the water around, okay, because it automatically flows out of a liquid reservoir. That's the good thing. And also it'll mean that I can like have some over here and some over here, and I can, you know, make it even. The problem then is though that, first of all, well, what do I do about my automated critter killing trap, right? I'm gonna have to have like a dedicated one, and that's going to require a liquid pump pumping the water up. So that doesn't actually save me anything. And plus, like, what happens if I have a water spill, right? How do I get the water into the system? Well, you still need some kind of reservoir. So I think what I'm going to end up having is like a little reservoir somewhere, but I haven't decided exactly where that's going to be. So next episode is going to be putting in, where is it? Putting in a bunch of liquid reservoirs. Now, each one of these holds 5 tiles of water. So it's a little bit less efficient than a reservoir in terms of space, but like, it's not a problem. And I think the advantages outweigh that little bit of inefficiency. So it's a case of putting them in and then figuring out how I'm going to redo this like cooling system, because it's all got to change. It's all got to change. And if you want to see how it's going to change, well, you have to come back for the next episode. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying my suffering and pain. And yeah, can't wait to see your comments on this one. I'll catch you for the next one, guys. Peace out.